Hi guys, my name is David and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be reviewing the graphic novel of Civil War by Marvel. This is based on the third Captain America movie by the same name, which I have on Blu-ray. This is a fantastic movie and I saw it in the cinema. I think that if you are a Marvel fan, which I think everyone on the face of the earth actually is, and you saw this movie, we should all agree that this movie is epic and really entertaining to actually watch, and I loved it too. It was really fun. It was interesting to see that there was no villain in the story. They were just fighting amongst themselves. Based on a disagreement that they had, and it kind of divided them. So I had this one in my room. I had this one in my room for a while now. I'm not sure whether I was inspired to buy this after the movie, but that is what I'm going to go with. This was really cool. I wasn't anticipating to read this one in May at all. But it was really fun. It was really good. I really had a lot of fun reading this book. And this graphic novel was written by someone called Mark Millar, and the illustrations were done by Steve McNiven. Sorry if I've said people's names wrong. I will have both these guys listed down in the description in case you want to get the proper spelling or whatever. So yeah, this was a really I mean, the artwork in this is really cool. Typical like Marvel style, really detailed. You can like really look at the details in this. You can see the expressions on their faces. You can see all the different fight scenes. You can pretty much just scan all through this graphic novel and just like picture all the superheroes and villains in this, and just pick up on all the minute details that are scattered throughout this graphic novel. So before I get into telling you roughly what this is about, because I wasn't anticipating to do a review on this graphic novel because I didn't think that anyone would really care, and I wasn't really sure whether I personally wanted to talk about this, but I thought I would do it anyway. So this is going to be a spoiler-free video, which is going to be more of a discussion video, and this is going to be my own thoughts and feelings regarding this graphic novel. So this story is loosely based on the movie. It starts off with a group of superheroes called the New Warriors. Yeah, and they are filming a section where they are trying to apprehend and fight all these villains, and they are doing this for publicity and to be on TV and basically to be famous. You get the idea with that. This goes horribly wrong, and it results in a massive explosion in this suburban area, and it results in catastrophic damage. Loads of buildings get destroyed, and obviously people get killed in this incident. This results in superheroes being questioned if they should be held responsible for their actions or not. So when Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, is at a funeral of one of these victims, the mother comes up to him, spits in his face, and just basically tells him that it is his fault that this actually happened. Even though he wasn't part of the New Warriors, even though he wasn't nowhere near this incident, and that he couldn't have actually prevented it, it is basically his fault, and she is blaming him for this. And this results in the government saying, right, superheroes have had free reign, and we want to basically not prevent you guys from doing your job. We still want you to save us and protect us and do your stuff, basically. But we want you to be held responsible for your actions. We want you to tell us your true identities, and I believe that they are going to be paid for their services like a job. But this divides them. This divides them. So some people are strongly for this, and some people are strongly against this. Iron Man is strongly for this, and he gets a group of heroes that feel strongly passionate about this. And you also have Captain America, who is strongly against this. He doesn't want to do this because he thinks that's maybe it's the wrong thing to do. It's not really explained well in the book. In the movie, it's explained that if they have to go on a mission or do something, and the government tells them that no, you can't do that, you've got to go here and do this, it's basically putting a leash on superheroes. So yeah, this makes both these groups clash constantly throughout this book. They have fights which can be very graphic. Not too graphic, there's no blood in this, but it is violent, and they do go full on. People do die in this book. There are a few superheroes that do die in this. And yeah, this does actually have loads of superheroes throughout the MCU or Marvel that weren't actually in the movie. Like in this, the Fantastic Four are actually in this. They are sorry, they aren't a like a small, minute side characters. They are like at the forefront of this story, and I think that if they got the movie of Fantastic Four down or right, then they could have easily put them into the movie. Also, Doctor Strange is in this graphic novel. Again, I know he's got a movie and he's in Infinity War and Endgame, but I believe he's not in this. Daredevil was in this as well, just to name a few. The X-Men are in this as well, which again, it would have been nice if they were in this. I understand why they weren't all in this, because it would have felt really cluttered, but my god, this would have been even more epic if everyone was in it. Oh yeah, and also Punisher is in this as well. I'm not really much of a Punisher fan. I've never read any of his graphic novels. I know that there might be a movie or TV series based on it. Not sure if they're any good or not. I know he's kind of a mercenary. But yeah, yeah, it was really cool. It does have villains in it as well, which do join up with the heroes on their respective sides. Although it gave me the impression that they are trying, they're just there purely to bask in the chaos of what's going on. They don't really care about doing what's right or what's wrong, or caring about what these their actually teams believe or what they stand for now. They are just there to bask in the chaos of what's going on. And yes, Captain America and Iron Man do have a fight, or several fights in this. And yeah, it was a really fun to actually watch them to duking it out. And yes, this scene where Iron Man shoots one of his beams out and hits Captain America's shields, that actually is actually in the graphic novel. And it does have a bunch of other superheroes and villains that that I didn't even know about that are actually in this. This is packed with heroes that you will know about and some that you may not be more familiar with, but it is a really good graphic novel. The ending, I won't spoil what happens as always, but the ending, it kind of gave me the impression that it tried to go for, oh well, no one wins in the end, you know. We went all through this and we kind of like ended on a happy medium or a happy truce or whatever, and no one won, but secretly one person did actually win if you really think about it. Or actually one group rather. So yeah, that's all I've really got to say about Civil War by Marvel. So what I liked about this graphic novel is obviously the artwork in it is so detailed, it's so rich, the colours are so vibrant, the backgrounds are so detailed. You can just scan every single panel and you can like really like see like the pain in the characters' eyes and in their expressions. And you can like scan all the backgrounds and just like see all the different details that they put in every single panel. The fight scenes are so good, they really are, and the storyline is really, really good. Although it's a bit like chaotic, rather than the movie was really focused, and it never really deviated from that path, if that made any sense. So what I disliked about it was not really a lot, because this gave me the impression that this was for Marvel fans that were reading pretty much every single graphic novel or comic book that was coming out. It does mention loads of relationships between superheroes and villains, or villains to villains, and specific events that happens previously in their storylines. And I haven't read any hardly any Marvel stuff, so that kind of took me out of it, out of the story a little bit. But it really didn't affect my overall enjoyment of this graphic novel as a whole. So what I'm going to rate Civil War is a 5 stars out of 5, full marks. As I said in my wrap-up video, I could be extremely picky about this and just go all through this and just nitpick all the little minute details that I didn't like or wasn't fond of. But I don't want to do that. This was a really, really fun graphic novel. Was it actually perfect? No, it wasn't, but it was a very fun experience and it was a really enjoyable read. So, closing thoughts. If you haven't watched the movie and you're wondering, David, what one should I go for first? Should I read the graphic novel and then the movie, or watch the movie and then read the graphic novel? I personally would watch the movie first, because that way you would know what the overall storyline was, because it's more focused, I personally feel. You don't have to watch any of the other Marvel movies to understand what's going on in this movie. But yeah, I would recommend that you watch the movie first. It will give you a really good sense about, a really good and clear sense about what's going on, and then you can read the graphic novel afterwards. As I said, it's a lot different. The only different, the only things that these have that are the same is the basic storyline, that these two characters form groups and they both have strong feelings towards each other, and they both stand for different conflicting arguments. But I would recommend that you read the graphic novel. Not read the graphic novel. Watch the movie first and then read the graphic novel afterwards. So that's it, guys. That is my review on Marvel's Civil War. Let me know down below if you have read this, if you've watched the movie. If you haven't watched the movie or read the graphic novel, if maybe I've inspired you to do so. If you have enjoyed this video, as always, please give it a like, comment down below, subscribe if you want to. If you do subscribe, please click on that wonderful bell so it tells you about whenever I upload videos, which are every Monday and Friday. I will also have a link down below to my Goodreads account in case you want to follow me on Goodreads. And with all that out of the way, have a great day, read some awesome books, and I will see you all in my next video.